Yes, people, this is JR, Jesus Remnant, provoking you to righteousness. Another GR word. This time, let's talk about salvation. I know Christians like to talk about salvation. They like to argue about salvation. How we get saved? How do we stay saved? Do we have any part of it? I suppose you got two schools of thought really. There's the extreme. There's one end that says you have to work for your salvation. And the other extreme end is saying, no, it's a free gift. You don't have to do anything. The hyper end of that, I would say, is you don't have to do anything at all. Once you're saved, you're saved. And some people will call that saved. You know, once saved, always saved. But I would say to you, you're not expected to work for your salvation, but you are expected to work with it. I'll say that again. You're not expected to work for your salvation, but you are expected to work with it. What do I mean by that? Working for your salvation. Clearest examples, Ephesians 2:8 and 9. For by grace you have been saved through faith. And this is not your own doing, it is the gift of God. Not a result of works, so that one may boast. God did it, so you can't show off. God did it, so you can't wave the banner saying, look what I did, I'm holy, I'm righteous, I got here. No, you didn't. That's basically saying it's a free gift. God made it free, so every man's on the level playing field. So in that respect, you don't work for it. God gives it. But once you've got it, that don't mean you can sit on it. There's another element, and we can pick this out from Philippians 2:12. Therefore, my beloved, as you have always obeyed, so now, not only as in my presence, but much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. So this is the part where you need to work with it. You've now got it, but how do we work with it? I'm going to introduce a new term to you. It's 3 words. It's called means of grace, and this is what God has given to us. The means are praying. We hear these things all the time. Fasting, reading scripture, fellowship, worship. All these things we consider the activities of the church. They are the means by which God makes us grow and get closer to Him and love Him more and want to do less worldly stuff and more stuff His way, knowing His will. Means of grace. So that's how you work with your salvation. So you know what? The extremes are always going to be there, and people are going to hold one end or the other and argue. But the truth is, and this is what I believe from scripture, the truth is, God gives it to you freely, and then we have a responsibility to look after what's being given. Can't really put it more simple than that. If you don't know God, then He gives freely. I'm prompting you now just to ask, and you know what, your life could change in a way that you never even realize until you watch this video. And maybe you do know Him, but things ain't going according to plan, they're not going right. Maybe you need to start working with what's being placed with you already. So that's it. Say it again. You're not expected to work for your salvation, but you are expected to work with it. That's our great God, King of Kings, Lord of Lords. That's what He's giving you. Yeah? Done. Take that, think about it, discuss it, do as you will. Hit me up, let me know what you think. You might disagree, that's cool. Otherwise, I'm gone. Until next time. Yeah, this is JR, Jesus Remnant, provoking you to righteousness. Can't even speak. Provoking you to righteousness. Until next time, yeah? Alright, peace.